Hello guys, a Finnish Twitch streamer Turun Pug, 40,000 followers, right?
Yeah, it went over 40,000 actually yesterday. So,
and what's cool with him, he is a old new bowler.
Old new bowler, I like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he has a challenge, or what you would call it?
I would call it a challenge. Sami Konsteri. I don't know if you know that you know Sami Konsteri, but
Yeah,
big
I've seen
Finnish.
him once or twice.
Once or twice you've seen him. He offered me a chance to train. I got 6 months time. I started with zero experience in bowling about 3 months ago, and 6 months time to practice to finish championships. And now we are halfway and looking good. Very hard, new game, but loving it.
Exactly, bowling, it looks so easy, but it's so hard.
Yeah.
And the more you learn, the more you think you'll know less.
Yeah, exactly. I've been finding that out, but the bowling people in Finland, everybody loves to help, everybody's cheering, everybody's giving advices, and the whole bowling community has been supporting this 100%.
Yeah,
so
within my 30 years of traveling, and so nearly 30 years, bowling community, it's like a family.
Yeah,
like, you'll never feel like you're left out.
And my challenge is ending in 2 months, and I can.
So you're getting nervous?
No, I'm getting a little bit nervous. Of course, the Finnish championships are coming, but I can already say that after the 6 months that I will continue bowling. So we will be seeing. Hopefully in the future as well.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
So you've been here today watching the girls bowl?
Exactly. My other coach Jarno said that this is the championship or place to go because there is a lot of cheering going on, and I was like, okay, let's see. But
yeah, the
atmosphere
is amazing, right?
Exactly. When I walked in, I was like, oh, this is what bowling should be. People cheering. Everybody is cheering to their own team, and the atmosphere is simply great here.
So who's going to win the girls and the boys gold medal?
No, of course the Finland.
I think that's a perfect way to finish.
Exactly.
Thank you, Turun Pug.
And welcome back. Boys top 16. And like mentioned before, after this round we're going to redo the lanes once more, and from then on both boys and girls will be playing simultaneously until the very end.
Okay, we are ready to start Boys Masters first round. Good luck, good bowling.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be using match play here either. So the pace of play is going to be quick again.
And do remember that Markus Lahti has a chance to do history. I don't know, but I know that it doesn't happen too often, because Markus has already won the singles event and the all events. So both single medals that have been awarded, he has already received them. And if he would go on to win this Masters and take his third individual gold, I don't know if that has happened ever before.
Yeah, the singles is pretty new also in the program. They've only had it like 10 years or so, 12 years.
And if they use this format 10 times, I doubt that there's a triple time winner. But like I said, I'm not sure. I would just think that.
I would think if it has happened, it has been Carlin within the last few years. It is quite unfortunate, the doubles gold medalists here bowling each other.
Yeah, that's true. And another solid 8.
Yeah, them single bills seem to be a little bit tougher today again. A quick glimpse through the field, it seemed most of these boys have decided to go a little more direct line than so far in the week. Some of them at least thought about how transition happens now. They're following their own transition and such. But as with the girls, this is also for the boys the first time they will be bowling more than one game in a single pair. So we're going to see different kind of transition issues for bowlers again. And also with the boys' rev rates being higher, it will happen way quicker.
There is not a single lefty.
Mihai is left-handed.
Mihai. Oh yeah, one lefty. But I guess in the whole tournament there weren't too many lefties.
No, it was not too many. But the different ratio in the boys' pattern was enough, I guess, to not make it so favorable for the left side. You and I know that the center normally isn't too bad on that side.
Yeah, during Ball Master, I think there have been twice, all 4 bowlers have been lefties in the last 20 years, and I think even to make the TV the last 15 years, there's way more lefties than righties altogether.
Probably, especially if you don't count the girls. But to be honest, I don't think there were that many lefties bowling at all this week, actually.
Yeah, that's what I actually meant a couple of minutes ago, that I didn't see any lefties playing at all.
Yeah, but I'll be Mihai and a couple others, but
But that's the only,
surprisingly few.
that's the only way to have righties on TV and in the final stage is that the lefties don't show up at all.
I will not miss those cowbells. Going home tomorrow, I won't be missing them, hearing their voice live. I like the atmosphere and so, but hearing them close to your ears, well, not too pleasant.
I wonder what it would be like to play what people are sounding those bells, because we haven't been used to doing that while we play.
I think it's fine. If it's constant like this, like there's loud noise all the time, it's fine. It's more when it happens out of the random. And as we touched base a little bit with the Swedish league yesterday, the league finals they're actually even louder than these junior championships, I'd say. And phenomenal atmosphere. Back-to-back opens on lane 22 there for Jussi, and Emil keeps the match even. Pretty much every match is still anybody's game. Caden has started with front three again. He had 22 in a row starting team event. I think he had 4 or 5 in a row starting again on fresh the next day. So he clearly likes the fresh.
Malta guy, Kaiden, who shot that incredible.
That's Caden I'm talking about, yeah. He
he
has loved the fresh last couple days.
He's the only one with front three.
That's actually a little surprising. Out of 16, only one front turkey. In this match between Emil and Jussi. No strikes on lane 22, all strikes on 21. A little sloppy there by Carl and actually bringing back Magnus to the match. And Emil keeps on striking on that lane, so they're 5 for 5 on the left lane, 0 for 5 on the right lane. To be honest, I wasn't paying attention enough on the warm-ups to see what's happening strategically. But I'm a little surprised how little strikes there are at the moment.
Where we are at the high end of the bowling center, I was watching some few bowlers actually played with reactive and far right, but most of them started playing like they are playing now.
Yeah, I've seen that they've done it on warm-up. They play far right with reactive just to save the urethanes and not burn as much. As the Romanians are righty-lefty, assume they should be scoring pretty good in this match.
Although they are on 31-32.
Yeah, Caden's ball there hit the pins like a freight train. Through 6 attempts, we have our first strike on lane 22. Great shot there by Magnus, taking the lead from Carl as he had the 4-6 in the 6th frame. Marcus there had that light tickler again. He's had that working very good for him this week. He's matching up the center with his speed and a rev rate really good.
How about Jussi? He finds out 22. No.
I think he's in his head that he doesn't want to make it easier for Emil, so he's actually nearly left the fourth arrow already. So my guess is that he's going to jump right about 10 or 15 boards at some point when he runs out of room. Though these best out of 3 matches can be over really, really quick. Aaron shot by Michael. Aaron leaving the double. Big four. And I'd say pretty much hanging out the game to Marcus there. And apparently foul on the spare shot too. Carl again. Ball hooks too early on the right lane, goes high. He leaves a 4-10. He went from pretty demanding, commanding lead to actually now he's in trouble.
Yeah, he's trailing.
He needs help from Magnus if he fails to convert here. Magnus only needs to stay clean. So Marcus ball there hooked super early.
Baby split.
Yeah, most of these guys are starting to hook almost at the arrows already, so most of them are thinking that I'll be left of my opponent and definitely not create any hold for them. So this will turn into a grind fest soon. Oh wow, I thought Magnus' shot there was going to go high, but it held nicely in perfect strike. So with that strike he needs 8-1 or better, or 7-2 or better in the 10th frame.
Yeah, 7-2 is enough.
Just actually move a little further right there. Close to third arrow.
Carl
Pretty good
was
shot.
high again. So that first game is over.
0-1. Marcus strikes 236 max 16 over. Michael with 6F foul max 226. So if Michael strikes out, Marcus needs 2 in the 10th. Emil takes game 1. David there had a chance to put pressure on Tuna. So Tuna here basically just has to match what David does. That's a pretty good strike.
And Michael struck. So it's a 10-point game going to the 10th between Marcus and Michael.
Max Lawrence making this 10 pin here soon. Keeps in the head. Flores with a late double. Making it even again, or closer. Mate here on the end pair, leaving 2-4-5. Puts the possible Liity of a tie. 228. Marcus with the temping.
Yeah, Michael.
Means Michael needs 2 strikes.
And Mate missed that 2-4-5. I actually thought about it in my head.
Same here.
Is he gonna make that
I didn't want to
spare?
jinx it, and he did not. It's 2-4-5 in no means, especially when you're half hooking it. It's not easy when there's dry here and there and oil. Flores, great shot there. Still behind, but really putting the pressure on.
Max has been
Max.
hitting the pocket and leaving those 10 pins that are actually quite far from striking.
Yeah, he throws it so hard and
Yeah.
direct that it's not a great reaction. Michael, pretty good shot. And I'm sure he'll be thinking, why did I foul on that spare shot on the big four? Because otherwise I'd need an 8 spare now. Or 8-1. Big shot here for Marcus with a strike. He forces Mikael to strike.
Mate
Pretty
struck
darn good.
with the first one, so he stays in the game.
That was in. Slightly fortunate to leave only the 6 pin. Ahead by 2, though Mate has a chance to win with a strike.
And he's playing on 31, which is a clear advantage.
Yeah, he has 4 in a row on that lane. Bit firm maybe, but pretty good shot by Michael. Gets the messenger. And I'm gonna say a win, because I don't think he will get 0 or a foul on this kill ball.
And
Wow.
Mate was also
it
very
wasn't really a
fortunate.
strike-deserving shot,
No.
but it struck.
Pulled it terribly. But
I'd say pretty identical shot to what Mihai did. Fortunate to get the 4-pin trip. Obviously, which happens quite often with urethane, because the ball is not going so violently through the pin. Max already struck. Flores struck again. So Flores took the lead by 10, and now Max has to strike.
no. Wow, what happened there?
He's stuck on his thumb, even though it's not in the ball. I actually bowled the Norwegian Open where he bowled, and a similar thing happened to him.
Okay.
That there actually looked pretty violent though, so I don't really know what happened. Though if Caden doubles, he does need 1 more strike.
Very fortunate to leave only 3 pins.
Yeah, I guess Matthias digged his fingers pretty deep in the ball.
With a spare and a strike, Caden forces Matthias to strike once more.
Carl there solved the right lane, but now he got into trouble on the left lane, going slightly high 490, and Magnus has a great chance to put a lot of pressure on Carl now. He missed a little wide, he didn't thin enough, and watched them spin.
Great shot by Matthias, and he won the first game.
Bruce is still struggling with the right lane. I don't think he struck once yet on it.
Oh, that was close to being 7-9.
And that there by Emil is the reason why Jussi was bowling left of him the first game. Trying to force that to happen. Wow, that's a lucky strike from Magnus. He was clearly in. Pushed almost enough, went high and tripped the 4-pin late. Carl behind by 32 through 3 frames already. So I'd say this 4th frame is really crucial for Carl.
Yeah, if he doesn't strike and Magnus does, then the gap is very, very big already.
As we saw already in the 10th frame, Mikael's ball reaction was getting a little weak down lane, and it's happening more and more. So I'd say Marcus is the favorite on this game at the moment. Identical the first frame, slightly high for Carl and 4-9.
And if Magnus strikes now,
Yeah, without a spare, it's almost 60 then.
yeah, it is tough.
Yeah, that would mean only one more double and clean, as then Carl's max would be 236. Emil and Robin both won their first games, but now trailing slightly in the second game. Oh, wow. That was actually a better shot than his previous on that lane. He hit the no man's land and left flat 10 with the body. And Max here also is losing his reaction a little bit. Yeah, transition's starting to get most of these guys.
Small hope given to Carl.
But important there for Magnus to take that count. Those two pins are almost as much as a double right now for there. Pretty darn good that shot there by Carl. Perfect balance, perfect hit, perfect strike. Jussi finally gets his first strike on the right lane. Up by 13, or 3 of Emil's strikes here.
Which hit it.
Emil's slight move kept it a little more direct and found the oil. Yeah, Marcus' reaction is way better than Mikael right now.
Yeah, taking out the 10 like it should.
Getting with the double now, Matias leaving a 4-9. Starting to look like game 3 there too. Though it's definitely early. Carl makes the move, hits the pocket, gets the strike, but the tempo is a little late. It seems the right lane, the left lane is giving me more than one issue right now. Tuna there had a pretty good chance to put a lot of pressure on Davi. Fails to do that. And possibly actually lets Davi take the lead. Great shot there by Magnus, keeping the lead at 32.
And like you said, Hayden's and Matias game is definitely heading for a third game. After Matias left 2-10.
Yeah, so often when you go slightly high, especially on the drier lane, he thought about it probably and now missed on the tighter lane.
Carl left the 7th pin.
And a 5 pin too.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, he stayed on the little too long. It could have easily struck. Now he just left the both. He'll be feeling not so happy at the moment. 2 slightly high hits, both of them 4-9ing, and now the pins were flying, not flying, but moving, and 5-7. This best out of 3.
Definitely hasn't been lucky.
Not be unlucky.
And
yeah, that was clearly a better shot as it struck.
Yes.
Emil and Jussi here both starting to strike and keeping at 3 pins. Tuna made that 3-10 split
Yeah,
and has the lead by 4.
Right line already.
Robin failing to double and Benjamin doubling. The lead is 30 for Benjamin. It looks like a decider. Big shot here from Mikael as Marcus just missed the 10 pin. Good 9. 7 would have been way worse. Little relief from Marcus after that mishap on the spare.
Yeah, if Mikael would have struck, he would have already taken a 2-pin lead. 3-pin actually.
And that's one of those debates. Would you call it a 2 or 3 pin? I call it 2 pin because if you don't strike, you are losing that one.
Yes, but I still call it 3.
Yeah. Perfect shot by Jussi, keeping the
and that cadence
lead.
5 split.
Oh.
A glimmer hope for Matthias.
Yes, he
Because
actually
you lose
goes
a lot.
down on the count.
Yeah, lose a lot of counts.
So he basically opened twice. Another 5-7.
Yeah.
And like I said, this transition, bowlers following themselves, it happens so
5
quick.
on 1.
Oh wow.
But Mate is 5 and 7. Those are so close that Ria can actually make a spare between. It is. After they remove that pin.
It'd be weird if he went for... Actually, I don't know what she's going to go for.
Well, why would you go between?
Yeah, but what's he aiming at?
That's true.
That pins in, that's a weird spot.
But it's so much to the right. Left. And with
Tuna
that
with
chop.
a double and dive at the end with the chop, that match should be over. Tuna just needs to stay clean. And this match here that seems to be going to the decider guaranteed now is actually only 22 pins.
True.
So this shot here isn't as important. That next shot on the right lane for Caden is going to be a little nerve-wracking probably. Both Magnus and Carl struck, which means Magnus can afford one open already with a decent opening shot.
And Tuna struck, so that game is over.
Yeah, he only needs, what's that, 8-1 or 7-2 or 8-1 or better. You see there, almost a near 2 perfect shot. The 3-pin almost stood at the 10-pin. And that cannot be shut out. More than likely an open frame there for Magnus, but he only needs one mark of the 2, and that's with Carl striking out.
Floor is doubling and Max open, so that game is already 26 points to Floris.
In this kind of format, you need that Lady Luck to be on your side, and this could be one of those moments for Carl now. He was already over. Now with the 1 open, now Magnus just needs a mark. If he does not, Carl might run the whole tournament over from here.
And that thing actually happened 2 years ago in men's European Championships. Eventual winner Jonas Jähi in his first match against Karsten Hansen. He had already practically lost. And then Karsten shot something like 5 and 1.
Yeah, it was some 4 split or something. It was
something.
It was over, and 9-0 was enough.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden Jonas won that match and won the whole tournament.
Jussi failing to strike leaves the possibility for Emil to take the match here with 2 strikes. Likes that one. And why would he not?
Yeah, he should, yeah.
Takes the lead by 9.
And Caden, even though he left that 9-pin, since Matthias didn't strike, his lead
23
is still
pins,
comfortable 23, yeah.
Yeah, that 9-pin is one of the easiest pins to make right now. Just move a little left, throw a little firmer. I'd say this is the biggest shot of Magnus' career so far here, needing the mark.
And
I guess it drifts to the left with his legs. Wow. It's those things like it should have been over, and how somehow it's not.
Max missed that 4 pins, so that is also.
So Carl might be the what you were calling yesterday säkäpelle here. That was actually quite horrible. It was never far enough right.
So it's tournament over for Carl.
Wow. That's a lot of weight for Marcus there.
And Marcus' lead is only 8.
Yeah, and that was a lot of weight. He almost threw in the gutter.
Yeah.
Caden here losing a lot of count again and leaving a hard split. Sorry. Well, I'd call that almost a split. The back bucket is not my friend. If he fails to convert, Matthias has everything on his own hands. On the Max Flores match, we had a little junior frame there in the 7th. 9 flag.
And Jussi with a strike here would probably go on to win because he only needs 7.
I missed the shot. Was Emil through a little firm, I guess?
I didn't see it either. And with that strike, Mikael took the 2-pin lead against Markus Lahti. So could it be that another first seed goes out in the first round like in the girls? Well, that's a doable spare, that 3-6. We're not saying that Emil is 100% sure to make that spare or that 2-4-5. Although I think it's going to make it, but...
Yeah, Jussi sparing is kind of irrelevant though.
That's true.
He made it.
Yeah. And I sometimes had a feeling that Emil's going to make it.
So did I. I thought Jussi's going to throw a better shot. Actually. So Emil is through. And Marcus left 2 pins again. Which 2 were they?
I didn't see that.
Mihai here failing to strike. Assume it was a pretty good shot, 8 pin. There's a glimmer of hope for Mate for this game. And I missed, but Caden did also miss that spare there. Matthias doubled and now struck it first in 10th. So he's already leading by 2 before the frame, now by 12. So Caden has to strike and then wish for a mistake by Matthias.
Yeah, some help from Matthias. And with that strike, it's already...
Oh, Benjamin
14.
here in the 9th frame missed a single pin and now failing to strike. Robin put a lot of pressure on him. Spare here in 10th anyway is enough though. He should not be in this situation here. He's happy to see that, I'm sure.
Marcus not striking.
Leaves the job easier for Michael, yeah.
So.
A lot of deciders. 5 or 4.
But also it looks like that the top seed goes out again.
So Caden actually ended up losing that game by 30. That's wow.
Yeah. After 4 frames, who would have thought?
This will sting for Caden for a while, but I'm sure he'll remember that 22 in a row for quite some time. And that's enough. Michael is through.
Mate on 32, light mixer, and that is a tight game.
Yeah, there's all kinds of scenarios still from here.
Yeah, it could be a tie.
Match could be already over. But no, Mihai showed us that some of these guys can actually make spares. So technically he's 1 ahead. But it could be over already. Oh, wow, Mate put the ball down and lets Mihai go first. 9 here by Mihai is important. as then that forces Mate to strike.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure Mihai is going to do that.
I think so too.
He's going to hit the pocket and strike or at least a 9 count. Well, he did a 9 count, but not from the pocket.
And Flores beats Max, which turned into a, well, quite of a cry in there. That ball by Robin was in, but it hooked at the arrows also. I'm surprised that it kind of stayed that far right.
Oh no. So now we have 2 game threes.
It was definitely a better shot than Mihai. Slightly high, but it easily could have struck.
True.
As we saw with the girls, them bowling with themselves, following their own transition. Both bowlers normally close to each other. Transition is quick and the scores go down.
True.
What's the high score? 471. I'd say that's still surprisingly low for the highest score of the whole field.
What was that?
Säkäpelle.
Allihoppas friend.
I'll mention that again. In my mind, that should be 10 spare. You got your 10 pins, you don't lose count, but you should not be able to double on it. See here on the boys' side today also, as well as unlike yesterday, they're way a little more jumpier, a little more edgy, not as confident, especially when it comes down to it today than they've been whole week. I'm gonna go out and say that it's not the best double Robert has thrown in his career.
Yeah, shot-wise. Oh, Mihai left for 6. And also Mate has a weird 6, 9, 10 with wooden pins, with twisters that stays there many
Quite
times.
often, yeah. Wow. Not quite the strategy I'd go with, especially if the 6-pin was a little bit further right.
Interesting choice.
Mihai gets a little breather there of his mistake.
Yeah, by using backup, you actually make the chop more likelier.
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense
using
to
more covering more lane and the
It doesn't make
time
any
as the
sense in
9-pin
any-
was a little further off the 6 than the 10 was off the 6. Just odd. But I guess that's how he always makes it. It's more comfortable. It's funny how sometimes when you miss, your opponents miss also. Like you keep striking every shot to shot, and then when you miss, opponent does too.
Oh, so they are actually playing Brooklyn the whole game.
I think we should go and tell them that they're allowed to move during the game. Yeah, what we can see there is transition and both bowling
They're not moving.
from deep
They're
and hitting the dry early and well,
just switching targets.
and just showing that yeah, they are scoreable sometimes. They're quite easy at sometimes, but you need to be doing the right thing with the right speed, with the right equipment. If not, you are not striking.
Back in the days when I used to go to Greece and play league over there, and they always had tough patterns, and the quality of play wasn't that high. in one particular match, our opponent shot 7 or 8 Brooklyns in a row. That's skill.
It is. Carried everything?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
And every strike were Brooklyns.
Pretty good shot there, but the ball, the last 20 feet, is not doing a good thing. Did Robin move a little bit right?
Not sure. Wow, that was unlucky. Not a typical reaction.
And again, they're a little surprised that lefty bowling righty, they're not scoring more than that. Though they are on that, not the best pair of the center.
But for lefties, 32 is okay.
Yeah, it's less horrible.
Well, it's not horrible at all. I've seen the lane mappings and it's normal. That one was good.
Great shot, though. You could see in his body language that he had no clue if it was going to come back or not the right way. It did, and it slapped the slick to the 10 nicely.
Yeah, just the way it should be. And Mate also put on a show. Great shot on the 32.
I'm actually a little surprised Robin is right of Benjamin in this match.